What's going on, guys? It's me, your faithful host, Let's Play Dark Souls HD, and welcome back to the Shadow of the Erdtree DLC. It's a beautiful day in the ancient Ra ruins. Yes, that's right, I'm still here. We have yet to be done with this place, but don't worry, we're going to do some quick things. There were some points of interest that I wanted to explore, stuff that we didn't get around to, and I'm curious. I must satisfy that curiosity. We need to explore. Don't you dare get up. You just stay asleep, man. It's your off day. Particularly, I want to head in this direction because in the last episode, I pointed at something with the reticle of my bow, and oh my god, this jump isn't going to work! Oh my god, that totally worked. Fantastic. Alright, cool. So this right here, this tower. I don't know what's going on with this tower. I just know that somewhere near the top of it in the last episode, I pointed at some kind of like glowing gravestone, and it just like, listen man, I've been playing these games for a long time, okay? I understand the light patterns, I understand the textures, I understand how they do things in these games to get your attention and to get you to come explore things and utilize the mechanics that they bust their ass to create. So, what is this, Miranda powders? Excellent. I have fire. But we're going to figure out what's going on with that thing up there. We're going to try to find a way to get to it because it was just like, it was screaming, hey, come look at me, check me out. I'm something special. Crucible Bloom? Is that the thing that the general manager was using? There was the Crucible Knight that was on the rock who kind of had the ability to turn into like a centaur or something, I think is what I called him. And, I'm wondering if it's that ability that he uses. Well, it's whatever these things use, like the pillars of light that come out of the ground. Listen, I'll have none of your shit, okay? Oh, wow. Looks like I'm having all of the shit on a silver plate. There we go. That's all I wanted. Kidding me? Now die. Ow. He played chicken with me. Fine. Have it your way. We're gonna do this. Yeah, have one of those. And then one of these. Listen, okay? I'm just trying to put you down. I just want you to go down because the quicker you die, the sooner we can get to the meat and potatoes of the episode. I don't even want that stuff. Oh, scorpions. My favorite. You know, I really should not act like I don't want to see those guys because, especially with this thing, like, yeah, we have their bane. I'm really not worried about the scorpions. They're not even remotely a problem because this sword is just beams, dude. It's so good. Nope, there'll be no headbanging. I don't hear Slayer. Okay, how do we... I know this is where it is. I wish I could get to like a high enough vantage point to point out what I'm talking about, but I know this is where it is. I know it is. I'm not crazy. Perhaps we could deal with the scorpions then. To kill some time, let's practice with our weapon, shall we? Oh, it's so good. It does so much damage. I love it. Oh, there's even little tiny ones. I'm an equal opportunity murderer. What are you guarding? What is this? Oh my goodness. You! Ha! What's that? Okay, the Sacred Bud. Yep. So, I really liked that boss. I know I've probably said that 1,000 times now, and you guys are probably sick of it, but I did. I really thought that Romina was awesome. Yeah? Great decision, man. I'll turn you into bacon. But yeah, man, I really liked that boss. I thought it was wicked, and it was just so cinematic. It was so satisfying. Like, her fighting moves and everything were just on point. What is this? It's already down, so we do not need to pull the lever. What is up yonder grassy hill? Oh, scorpions. Like that was going to be a problem. So this could potentially be taking us to where I need to go. This is kind of huge. We need to be careful, though, because we have scorpions. So let's... What, are they aggroing on me already? You bunch of goobers. You could have lived. You could have been totally fine. Nope, you had to come down and boogie with the bear. I see how it is. Come here. Well, you were a little bit tougher than the others. I'll give you that. Now it's your turn. Come on down. Come on down to the River of Love. Now, surely there wouldn't be straight up nothing but scorpions up here. That would just be dumb. Huh. Spoilers. They were just being dumb. So let's see if this will take me up high enough to be where I need to go. Kind of dark in here. That didn't help at all. Shiny Pot Bro. Come here. No. No. I'll have that. Thank you. What, you think because you have a dagger it's gonna make a difference? Are you kidding me? So there's where we need to get to, but I don't know. Maybe we can run through here and get there? Here we are. Yes. Let's see if we can get there like this. No. No dice. Okay. Wait a minute. Wait a minute. Why are these things floating? Perhaps not floating. I have a feeling this is not a glitch. What is this? Oh, you dirty bastards. It's an invisible bridge. What do you know? What are you? You were painful to get to. Raise the Oh! I remember somebody mentioned in the comments that that's right. If you keep the stone sword on you, it unlocks these things. I just got a weapon? Excuse me? So it replaced the one I had. It replaced the stone sword, and now it's the Sword of Light. Sword of Light pulled from its stone scabbard at an altar. This was inside the stone scabbard. That's right. From the quick of the root, unswerving rays of light intersect and reflect to give the silver blade form. And it's got an ability called Light. Unleash the light carved in the armament's blade. Send the sword aloft to let loose a blinding light whose many rays sweep through the surrounding area. Also temporarily boosts one's own whole... Oh, hello. So it has triple scaling. Very low scaling. But it's got a remarkably high faith requirement for a straight sword. It's got low base damage, low holy damage. Let's play around with it. See what kind of moveset it has. Okay. It's got the regular longsword moveset. How about the two-handed? It's going to be a sweep. Yep. All right. Let's see this weapon art. Oh! Is there a follow-up? No. Holy shit, that's cool, man. I've got the power of God and anime on my side, you nerds. And you know what else we're going to do? We're going to do this, because I swear I ran past this twice. I started 2 episodes right in front of this, just wanting to see where it goes and wanting to cover this part, but I ran past it twice. Do you know why? Because the first time, we got sucked into that direction and ended up clearing the entire courtyard down there and finishing up the Shadow Keep. And then in the second time, we ended up finding this little drop-down back there, and there's a ladder that leads down to that spot, and that's how we got in the coffin, and I thought it was going to be the purple place, and yada, yada, yada. You know the story. But both of those times, I meant to come over here and mess with these guys, because there's clearly something beyond that door, right? So why don't we give them the old bam-bam? Let's have a good time. Yeah, come on over. Oh, I barely missed that guy. That was like top 10 anime square-ups. Bam, bam. No, gentlemen. There will be none. Approximately 0 of that. Dude, this guy is like an acrobat. I'm surprised that second R1 hit him because it'll miss the rats, right? Like we saw that. Oh boy. We've got the Chick-fil-A grease. What is it preparing me for? What is through here? Don't tell me this is the door that just leads to the boss room with the hippo. So there's 3 ways you can get to that guy. Interesting. Well, that was dumb. Let's go fight whatever this thing is. I got a bad feeling. But we're going to do it anyway. I'm getting this strange vibe that this boss in particular is going to be one of those bosses where it is pointlessly difficult. It's going to have some really stupid gimmick or something. The Scadutree base. Yep, this is going to be a big-ass sunflower that's going to do something ridiculous. It's going to be something that is not a skill issue at all. It's just going to be really annoying. Wow. Okay, Birdman. Get out here, Harvey. I'd appropriately named him. Okay, he has a lot of reach, and I mean a lot. Where does that go? What just happened to his health? What do I feel like that was strange what just happened to his health? Where's the other one? Yep. Think I'm stupid? What is that? Yeah, man, I get it. Oh, okay. Alright, let's not get dead from bleed. What is he doing? Stop that. Is he doing the Erdtree avatar thing? How did I miss? What is this? Come here. There we go. Oh, I do not want to get forced off the edge, I'll tell you that. That would be really unfortunate. Okay, I need to heal. How about this? So, maybe I'm not getting the gimmick here. Perhaps there's a way you're supposed to deal with them? Okay. Okay, you do a lot of damage if you hit the face. Oh, shit. No, don't kill me. Okay. Okay, what's he doing? Heal! Is he done? Alright, and okay, wow, we got Miquella's Great Rune. That's a pretty serious item. So, I'm gonna give my thoughts on that boss fight real quick. I was not necessarily accurate in the sense that he was going to do something like really bullshit that was not a skill issue. Like, that was a relatively traditional boss fight, but I gotta say, the whole thing of beating him 3 times in a row, I expected worse. I expected something far more difficult than that. He did come very close to killing me one time, but we need to check out this Great Rune, man. We're going to see what it does. Here we go. A Great Rune relinquished by Miquella. So I guess that means there's going to be more than one, potentially. Like, you have to get shards of them. Broken and bereft of its bounty, it retains naught but the power to resist charms. Miquella set off for the tower shrouded by shadow, abandoning everything, his golden flesh, his blinding strength, even his fate, all in an effort to bury the original sin, to embrace the whole of it, and be reborn as a new god. What an ambitious kid. And then this remembrance of the Scadutree avatar hewn into the Scadutree. The Scadutree is the shadow of the Erdtree. Dang, mind blown. Born of dark notions that bear no sense of order, that twist and bend its stock, rendering it brittle. Yeah, he was brittle, all right. I one-tapped him. Let's check out what we can get with the Scadutree Avatar Remembrance. Okay, we can get the Shadow Sunflower Blossom, which is a colossal weapon. It is strike damage. It needs 24 strength and only 1 additional point of faith, but it does have triple scaling. For a colossal weapon, it's got pretty low base damage, I will say that, so I'm thinking the scaling is probably going to go up quite a bit if you keep leveling that up, but regardless, the head of a monstrous Shadow Sunflower manifestation of the Scadutree. Then again, it might be just a flower, wielded as a weapon. Much like the Scadutree itself in appearance, a second stalk winds tightly around the first, almost as if in a tender embrace. Okay, interesting. Tender Mikola, there's that word, we're getting the verbiage here. Unique skill, Shadow Sunflower Headbutt. Slam the blossom of a large Shadow Sunflower, sending out a shockwave that flattens foes. Repeated inputs allow for up to 2 follow-up attacks. So it has its own version of the Bam Bam, that's kind of cool. And then we have Land of Shadow. 58 faith you need to use this. Fires a hail of golden projectiles toward foes. Incantation originating from Scadutree avatars. Creates a hail of golden projectiles which are fired toward foes after a brief delay. This incantation channels the force of the Scadutree's power, and its gold is accompanied by shadow. That's wicked. Yeah, we're definitely going with that, you know what I mean? I have the power of God and sunflowers on my side, you loser. Damn, that thing has a lot of attacks. Oh yeah, that's strong. Are you kidding me? That's a lot of damage. Let's see if this one's any good. Okay, if you've got the stamina and the FP, sure, it could be pretty damn good. Now we're gonna try this one out. That's it, sit still. Alright. Not bad, Miranda Powder. Not bad. That actually did more damage than I anticipated. Alright folks, this next part I'm going to speed through. We're just going to do a round with our NPCs and check in to see if there's anything new with them.
Ah, there you are. It took me long enough, I know. But I've made my decision. I believe it wisest to eliminate the horn scent.
Wait, what?
If he were to point his blade at Sir Mesmer or Queen Marika, perhaps it would not matter. But vengeance changes a man. And one day, his blade may turn towards Mikola the Kind. Kindly Mikola is, after all, the true golden child. Even if he discards every last drop of his being, his lineage will always remain.
Okay, I thought I was telling her to spare that guy. I thought we were going to fight alongside. Damn it, I was already invested in killing Mesmer with the Hornsent.
I believe the Hornsent suspects what I have in mind. He never placed his full trust in me, even under the effect of kindly Mikola's spell. He must have recognized something. The scent of the killer that slept within me. The stench of crusted blood. I will follow the Hornsent. To have his revenge on Sir Mesmer, there is only one place he will go. The Black Keep.
Okay, so she called it the Black Keep, not the Shadow Keep, so he must be in there. Thiollier! What's up, man?
I had something I wish to tell you. I'm heading south. I've recalled something that Sir Moore said. He discovered deep purple water lilies blooming on the southern shore.
Oh?
That must be where St. Trina was left to wither away.
So there's some juiciness. He does not have a talk option either, so it's not like we can get him to elaborate any further on that, but I don't see anything I want to buy from him before he potentially disappears, but he done mention the purple place, so...
Just give me the word if you need any more poison.
No thanks, man. I've already been in a toxic relationship. So, what does he mean by south? Like, how far south? Is he going, like, this way? Towards the fuck you lands? Like, I mean, what? That raises the question. So, my first thought is to look for Thiollier here, because This is where we talk to this ghost fellow that was mentioning the purple place. Yeah, passenger on a gentle cruise. This is where, yeah, and then the purple, and then the slumbering pair. Yeah, so this is the spot. I don't see Thiollier anywhere, but something tells me that in order to find him, all we would have to do is venture a little bit further down in this direction. Let's see if we can find our boy. Hello? You see that? Look at you, beautiful. Oh, we're going to have to get that in a minute. Come on. So now, let's do this. There's no telling if we're going to be able to get down to it by the time we go to collect the item, but we are definitely going to hit this dude. Because I want all of those things. Yeah, you stay right there. Thiollier! There's no sign of him. Nice. Mushroom sellers bell bearings, so we can probably get the white and red flesh mushrooms, I would think. Makes sense to me. So it seems that we hit a dead end once we get to this cliff. There's no way to actually get there. But we're going to have to take this bridge at some point. It looks like that is going to be how we get into the actual mountain. Yo, man. You been alright? You good? Stay up, G. Look, there it is. That's exactly what I was talking about. I mentioned this a couple episodes back. I knew eventually we were going to get close enough to see that massive dragon corpse. And here it is. We're not close enough to examine it or interact with it yet, but we're getting there. Episode by episode, we're closing in on it. So what is going on over here? I wonder where this is taking us. Oh boy, there's definitely something through there. The blue has caught my eye. It is luring us. Well, this is strange. We've got Burning Godzilla and a giant crab, but no loot. There's no items. It's not like they're not even guarding anything. And the reason I point that out is because you gotta think, like, if you're gonna toil with something this annoying, like if you're gonna mess with enemies of this caliber, you gotta have a reason. Like, there's gotta be an item, there's gotta be some loot. There needs to be some reason to fuck with these guys. And I'm just not seeing it, man. Scratch that. I found it. His favorite rock. It's mine now, you loser. Here we go. Here we go. There had to have been something out here, right? Oh, lightning perfume bottles. Those are probably going to be a dex weapon if I had to guess. So, look at this guy. He's just rolling for nothing. He's just living his best life. I'll allow it. As you were. You don't see anything. I'm just going to head up this way and investigate this blue glow that was alluring me so. I don't like it. Something's going on here. The blue glow has disappeared the closer I get to it. And I feel like they're about to be dirty. They're about to hide like an ascetic or something on the ceiling that's going to ambush me. What? The Cerulean Coast? What the heck is this? We scoped this out from the very first episode. If you guys recall, we were looking down from the giant cliff that it starts us on, and oh, wow. So yeah, that's pretty incredible. I'm thinking this could be special. Now hang on just a dang minute. I can hear a scarab somewhere. It's faint, but nothing gets past these Sennheisers. Somewhere in this general area, there is a scarab. Okay, so after running around for way longer than I would ever freely admit to you guys, I have discovered that there is no scarab. Apparently, there's just an ambient sort of twinkle sound that is native to the area, and it's going to make it hard to hear a scarab, if there actually is one, I'll tell you that. So we have more of these guys, more of these, like, shadow beast folk, and they have dogs. We got pets this time around. Wonderful. But instead of messing around with these guys and just wasting time because I do not care about anything that they're going to drop, I think what I want to do is I want to go grab whatever's up there. I'm pretty sure that's an item. And then I'm also going to go in this direction first. I don't know what's out this way, but it'd be really cool to see if we could get out on that island, right? Like, it'd be cool if we found a cave, similar to what happens at the beginning of Limgrave, with you go in and beat up Bach's family. What are you? Oh, a high-tier glove ward. What is with this symbolism? That is like a bowl of some sort. I think that's the first time I've ever seen that in Elden Ring. Interesting. I wonder what it means. Like, what does the bowl have to do with any of this stuff? There's another item up there. I wonder if that is another glove ward. Let's go see. Yes, indeed. Another tier 9 glove ward, no doubt. So what about these wormies? Are these guys friendly?
Hello.
Yeah, they're not giving us any trouble. They're the correct color. This guy is traditionally a boss, so that's kind of interesting to see. But, oop, don't you dare lock onto the wormy. But interesting about this boss is he is deathly weak to fire, and I mean deathly weak. Like, one of the biggest problems about it, though, is he will bleed you, man. Like, he will bleed you immediately. It is terrible. I'm pretty sure I died to him in my original Elden Ring playthrough. Yeah, pretty sure that guy killed me. He was a catacomb boss. But he was easy because we've got the Mesmer Fire. And the Mesmer Fire conquers all. So far. Another thing about that guy is he drops a very, very cool curved sword. So if you enjoy using just, not heavy, but just regular curved sword, I would recommend checking that thing out. Because you can't really farm it. I'm pretty sure you just have to get it as a lucky drop from him as the boss. And I don't think there's a way to buy it or anything either. But I did get it on a lucky drop on one character, and I was pretty pleased with it. I thought it was awesome. I don't like this. There's items scattered out on the field. Is that a lightning ball? Yep, those are the lightning balls that are down in the... what do you call it? Yeah, that's it. I'm looking at you, Mr. Gravebird. Come on over. The lightning balls that are in the deep Siofra well. Nope. The answer is no. Good thing I didn't fully charge that. If I had let off that even a second or even a microsecond later, that thing would have hit me. It would have interrupted my attack. Then I would have been angry. More glove warts. Okay. The items out here are kind of hard to see because it's sort of rainy and the ambient color of the level is about the same as like the color of the corpses and the items that are on them. So I hope I don't miss anything. I'm going to try not to. Here's one. What do I feel like a boss is going to show up? God. Thank God it doesn't go through walls. Oh my God. And thank God they disappear. Okay, I was going to say, whoa, that would have been a hilarious update to that enemy, as if they just didn't go away after they did their thing. A Lost Ash of War? That's useful. I'll definitely take that. So let's get the attention of this very last one. We have another one of these spectral guys over here. I don't know what they're called. I just know that the sword that they drop, it's called the Mantis Blade or something. Ooh, there's a purple item right there. You! Lightning Ball! I'm talking to you. And we'll go over here. We'll use the rock. Fight smarter, not harder. Until the boss shows up. Then we're going to fight really, really fucking hard. You won't believe how hard I will kick and scream and bite and claw. The boss shows up. But where was that guy? He's right here. Okay. So I wonder if these guys have supersonic hearing. God, the sparkling, the ambient sparkling noise. Oh God. Oh God. What is that? What is that? Why did I take my attention off of him? No. No. You need one of these. Oh God. You need one of these. Why does he have so much poise? That's horrifying. Did you guys see that? That was a fully charged strong attack from this weapon, and he just brawly walked through it. The sparkling is starting to piss me off, man. I keep thinking I'm going to miss a scarab. I don't like it. What is this? Hello, Gravekeeper's Cookbook. You can cook dead guy food, man. I'm thinking like Billy and Mandy, the episode with the brownies. A record of crafting techniques of the gravekeepers who watch over those who rest in the realm of shadow. Acquire the knowledge to craft the following. Peak bone arrow. What is peak bone? We need to take a look at this. What is that? What kind of damage does it do? It's just pure physical damage. Arrow whittled from animal bones, the tip is soaked in putrescence. Releases a white smoke at the point of impact, luring in foes of human build who are not in combat and drawing their aggression. Dude, demi-humans, and then probably just regular enemies like Mesmer soldier types. This is like a what do you call it? What's that attack called? It's Demon Souls was the first game this went. It was called the or no, I think maybe Dark Souls 1. Dark Souls 1 is probably the first game that it appeared in, but it was like, oh, why can't I think of what it's called? It was an ability that draws the attention of the enemies, like, it's a magic attack. It's an incantation or a spell. And, ooh, another grace. Nice. And all you had to do was fire it, and it would draw in the enemies, but it wasn't necessarily specific to an enemy type. It would work on pretty much anything. So, damn it. The name is slipping my mind. I wish I could think of what it's called. It'll come to me at the worst time. Let's see if this loops back. I'm pretty sure that guy was red for a split second. What's going on out here? What is that? Is that Thiollier? Oh no! It's a Demi Human! Get on to it now! Run! I think we found Yash. Come here, you son of a bitch. Damn, I missed the attack that mattered. Oh my god. He did a lot of damage. There we go. Dude, he's got a lot of health. For a little dude. There we go. Get dead. We get the sword? No, he dropped a Starlight Shard. I was kind of anxious to see if we would get his sword. So I guess that was, I don't know if that was necessarily the same one. I mean, we killed Yash. He was a boss, so he definitely wouldn't be alive anymore. I wonder if that was maybe a distant cousin or a brethren. I really don't know where to go. I wouldn't know where the map chart is or anything in this place. Oh, it's all the way down here. Of course it is. Alright, let's just pick a direction and go, because Elden Ring is doing that thing that it always does. Oh, that's kind of cool. It gave us this ability where it matters, right? Like it gave it to us where there's demi-humans and stuff. That's kind of cool. But this game is doing that thing it's been doing to me since the beginning of this playthrough, and it is splitting off in 5 new directions every time I pick one. You know, I raised a pack of demi-humans. Took them with me on an entire fucking adventure through this game. Now I'm reminiscing on it, and it's seriously making me smile like a big dummy right now. You guys don't know how much that meant to me. Like, the fact that so many of you followed me through 104 episodes of that game. Seriously, thank you guys. That was the best. That is my favorite playthrough I've ever done on this channel, is Elden Ring. And I loved every single whopping second of it while you guys are with me. All the cold brew, everything. All the deaths, all the mishaps. Summoning our children to do our bidding. I'd do it all again, in a heartbeat. In a way, did that worm just seppuku? Anyway, in a way, we are kind of doing it all again, right? I mean, we're playing Elden Ring, aren't we? Nope. Ooh, we've got the furry turtles, the omen turtles, and there doesn't ever seem to be anything going on in these corners. There's a lot of open space here, and no loot or anything like that, but I'm wondering if this place, this big ravine that we're in, is going to take us to like a cave or something. That'd be really cool. Check this out. We've got a... Oh god. This means boss. Wait a minute. Okay, that almost scared the crap out of me. When I looked up there and I saw that giant bowl, the etching, I thought that was a fallen star beast. That... Wow. Okay. Cool. So I'm glad we don't have to deal with that, but what we are going to have to deal with is these guys, Demi Humans. And I think what I'm going to do for them is I'm going to get Steve going, because Steve is just like the business. He's so good. He's going to wipe these guys out. Just watch. Is it just me, or does that Demi Human leader look more dangerous than normal? Well, damn, don't get started yet, dude. I need to buff you. See what I mean? Steve's a beast. Bruh, he's not about to take any shit from these demi-humans. I love it. Alright, let's do this. Try to get the damage on this thing as fast as possible. Oh, we basically one-shotted him. That was amazing. Sorry, Steve. Didn't mean to cock-block you there. So this looks like another one of the, what do you call it, the Demi-Human Sorceress. We fought this thing like literally twice in the base game, and it's still just as easy this time. This is like embarrassing how easy this is. Yep, another Demi-Human Queen. Very interesting. We got the star-lined sword. Look at Steve. He doesn't care, dude. These things have fully submitted. Like, they're not even fighting anymore. They're just whimpering and cowering for their lives. No, Steve, don't do it. He was defenseless. Alright. Oh, we got a polterstone. That's a new item that we've never picked up. So I'm wondering, is there a way to get up on that thing? Like, do I need to go out into the water here? Is it going to let me, is the question. Matter of fact, it is. Let's go. Oh, yeah. There's a reason for this. There's going to be something good up here. Yes! A super item! We can max out another spirit summon. Hey, speaking of, let's take a look at some of the weapons that we got. So the first one we picked up was the Spirit Sword. This is an intelligence scaling item. It is just regular, light, curved sword. Looks very, very cool. Sharp blade sculpted into a twisted shape. A sword that has seen many years of use in the gravesite, said to serve as a medium for communion with spirits. And it's got Rancor Slash. Spin around, slash foes while summoning vengeful spirits. That's wicked, because the Rancor call is actually super duper good in this game. I would imagine that that's pretty good, because, I mean, just for a little baby curved sword, it's got almost 100 physical base damage, and it's got 59 magic damage. That's pretty decent, and it only weighs 2.5 units. We don't have the ability to use it. It is incredibly short. It's basically a dagger, but you do that, and I guess it summons Rancors. That's kind of cool. And then we also picked up another sword. We got this, the Star-Lined Sword. This is a katana. It is dexterity, no surprise there, and intelligence. It's got pretty high stat requirements. You need 23 dex, 21 intelligence to use this thing. So it has On's Line of Stars. This skill, named after a demi-human sword master, imbues sorceress energy into lined glintstones and executes a slash attack. So I guess this is the sword we were looking for. Sword encrusted with a line of stars fashioned from small pieces of crude glintstone. Weapon of the demi-human swordsman. Swordsmen. So that's more than just Yosh. That means there's demi-human swordsmen, plural. When bestowed with this weapon by their queen, the swordsmen swear to find the truth that lies at the end of a procession of stars. That's what his Spirit Ash says. Pretty cool. Can't use it, but you know what I mean? Just imagine it being like a lightsaber. You know what I mean? You are the one true weapon for me, Fire Knight Greatsword. My one and only. My guiding moonlight. So now we gotta trek our way back, because I remember before we went down this path. You see that? One of those, just one of those did that much of my health. And it shot like I don't know, I wasn't counting. Like 4 or 5 of them? That's just nasty. Before I was so rudely electrocuted, what I was trying to say was... Well, okay. We could have talked about it, but if you say so. Before I was rudely interrupted by that maniac that just blew himself up, I was trying to say we need to backtrack because there was a grace. We saw grace, we saw the direction of our next endeavor, and that's what we're gonna do. That was a nice little side adventure, but we need to push onward. We need to go find wherever it was. I think it was on the other side of this thing, right? Bam! Show me the money. And then, I don't even know if there's a way to get on that thing, but we'll worry about it later. I feel like there's got to be something out here, right? Like, we came all the way out here. There's no sign of Thiollier or anything. Just have more glove warts. There's no dungeon. There's no cave. So listen, folks. I know I was getting a little bit cheesy back there. I was getting just a little sappy on you. A little mushy. And I don't do that often. But seriously, sincerely, from the bottom of my heart, thank you. The original adventure through Elden Ring, all 104 episodes of it, was definitely my favorite arc on this channel. That was, I think, I was in the best headspace I'd been in a very long time. I just remember feeling really happy during that series and feeling creative, and the amount of support that I got and the engagement from you guys really took things to the next level. Seriously. Thank you so much. Well, damn, there's no sign of our boy Thiollier, and if we look at the map, there's not much getting further south than this, partner. You know what I mean? But this is our next problem. So we've got this island out here, right? Like, there is very much no connection between where we are and to get to this island. However, there's enemies over there. And what's more is there's an abandoned mausoleum. So we know we have a boss fight over there. That means you can get there. Just how is the question. And I'm going to take a wild crack at it and say that we're probably going to go under the ocean. And let me explain why I think that is because I'm just going off of reoccurring themes from the base game. When you play the base game, one of the first caves that you do is the cave that's along the beach. It's called the Coastal Cave, and it's a Demi Human Cave. It's part of Bach's storyline. And the way you do that is you go into that cave, and then it'll take you underground. You go beneath the ocean, and it'll spit you out on an island, similar to this. And that's where you find your first dragon cathedral. But the thing is, I don't know where that cave is. Like, I would have thought it would have been, like, maybe back in there somewhere where the demi-humans were, but we were pretty thorough in that area. I don't think we missed anything. I mean, if I look over here, it doesn't look like there's... It doesn't look like there's a spot to teleport, right? So it doesn't look like we need an imbued sword key or anything to teleport there. I think there's definitely a way. Like I said, there is a way to go under. Damn, it's almost like I've played Elden Ring. Let's go have some fun, y'all. Let's go do ourselves a cave. This is probably going to be a demi-human cave, if I had to guess. This is a good thing we have fire. Oh boy, it splits right away. Let's go this way first. Let's see what awaits. Oh shit, more of the exploding wormies. I guess it's not a problem, right? Like, all we have to do is run past them. The only way I foresee it being like a true problem is if it gets rid of our stealth. Like, if we run past these guys, just take that. No need to be dramatic. If we run past them, I guess it doesn't matter because I'm not actually seeing any enemies. And that's my next question is, I'm kind of wondering, can you exploit the explosion of the seppuku wormies on bad guys? Okay, so you're a dog. Then what are you? Alright, whatever you are going to be less annoying than the dog, so I'm going to deal with him first. Oh, you're just one of these guys. Derp. I ain't worried about you. I thought he was a shadow version of, like, Yash. That would have been kind of a problem. So where's this going to lead? Oh boy, we got a super item. Gimme, gimme, gimme. Oh, it's just another one of these. I mean, not that I'm complaining, okay? I don't want to sound disappointed. Check this out. Okay, so, opposite direction. It took us in the opposite direction, and we were just asking about this a minute ago. I say we. I was. Y'all are smarter than me. I'm not going to compare myself to you. There is an item up there. Winding stair number 4. Check. And I'm telling you, if you have to use the winding stair to get to that item, whatever that is, that better not be a glove wart. That's all I'm telling you. If you're going to make me go down that shit to get this item, do not give me a glove wart. Thank God we can use Torrent through here. This is huge, man. This is way better. So now we're going to go the opposite direction. Looks like we have beast guys. Are they accompanied by dogs? No? Okay. Good to know. I'm not naive. They're not just going to make this easy on us. That's not a thing. There's going to be something dirty in here. Big crab going to come out of the ground? Yeah, that was an invitation. I mean... No. This is about to be a boss. Ah, shrimps. Okay. No. Torrent. You know what to do against these guys. Oof! Damn, dude. That little crab didn't do anything to you. Go. Come on, break his poise. Oh, usually 3 hits for an ultra is all it takes. There we go. I suppose it makes sense. Take 4 hits because this is not a normal lobster. This is a DLC lobster. Guarding crab eggs. So what's going to be through here? Oh boy, I think we're coming up on the island. Yep, nice. So here's where the couple of crabs we could see were. There's the mausoleum up there. Outstanding. Let's explore. Hello, Mr. and Mrs. Krabs. Don't mind me. I'm just looking for the loot. Dude, this sword is busted. I mean, just to put things into perspective, I don't even have the minimum stat requirements needed for this damn thing. It just wrecks. Like, are you kidding me? Oh, shit. Damn. Mom and Dad really weren't guarding anything. Here we go. This is what they were guarding. Hello, Perfumed Oil of Rana. That looks like a talisman. Okay, it was not. It was a usable item. Use FP to spout flames forward. That's pretty cool. A small bottle wrapped in a bright red cloth, filled with flammable perfume oil. Okay, it's a perfumer item. That's wicked, and it scales with dex. Yuck. So what do you guys say we finish this episode off with a boss? That sounds fun, right? I think that'll be a good way to go out with a bang. Let's make sure there's nothing else up on this big old lonely cliff out on the shore. I found a penguin. Alright. Who did they abandon this time? Tell you what, man. I am ready to leave. On a note of action. Get ourselves a snack. Here we go. Who goes there? Wow, she can interrupt my attack. Oh, she has 2 of those things. And she's using the perfume thing. Okay, I see. Come here. No way, she's nimble. Well, okay, she's dex build. Makes sense. Okay, so those don't build up bleed or anything, but that's a really cool attack. I'm wondering if that is unique to power stancing them. Nope. Sorry, honey. There is just no standing up to this sword. Dancing Blade of Rana. So maybe it was a different weapon, and then we got the whole dancer outfit. Dang, it's red. Looks pretty cool. So let's take a look. Is it a curved sword? It sure is. Dex scaling. Okay, so I thought she was using this, but I guess maybe she was using this. Perhaps she was using both. Decorative swords. Okay, so she was power stancing. It was this. Ablaze with impassioned red. A pair of weapons made to be wielded in both hands. Used by the dancers of Rana. Strikes enemies with a dancing assault when executing a strong attack. And then it's got the unending dance. Yes, it did look very Dark Souls 3. So that's a cool weapon. 20 dex requirement. Starts off with a B. 3.5. It doesn't weigh nothing. Let's look at the armor pieces, shall we? Bright red hood of the Rana dancers enhances the power of dancing attacks. There it is. The dance of Rana is one of burning passion, and the most passionate dancers never allow their fiery dance to end, losing even their names as they dance on. God, can you imagine? You're just like doing the hokey pokey, and you're just faster and faster and faster, and you eventually just get to the point where you're hokey pokeying so fast you're like, I can't even remember who I am! How did I get here? To see the passion fade is to see the dancer's flame extinguished. Well, boy, I extinguished her all right. She was nothing. It was really easy, but okay. I think that's going to do it for this episode. We found a way to get to the island. All we did was use what we know from the base game. Look for a cave that goes under the ocean. Never fails. But I think so far this has been an incredible journey. I'm really enjoying this DLC, and I feel like this adventure is going to get better and better as we keep playing. So same thing happened in this episode that happens in every other episode, right? I pick one direction, I think I know where I'm going to go or where it's going to take me, and it rips us off into the unknown. And I could care less if it does that for 1,000 episodes straight. I'm having a blast. I love that you guys are staying engaged and commenting. And again, remember, subscribe if it crosses your mind. Leave a like. It'll help me with the algorithm. I've been your faithful host, Let's Play Dark Souls HD, and I will catch you guys in the next video.